9:10 p.m. And yeah, we are getting a little bit of ring formations that are wanting to come through. Barely visible at this given point in time, but I can see the outlines of the so-called rings. And we also have, well, might be able to see some of these waves up in here. We've got some other waves. Oh, hey, we got us a more or less fresh streamer back here, or trail, whatever you want to consider it as being. Yeah, I am headed downtown, get some errands done. Oh, we got another fresh one, more or less back here. I've just scoped on as well. So, they applying the paint thinner today? Is that what's happening to keep the skies clear? And again, right out back in here. Alright, I'm going to continue on my way. And we will continue back here a little bit later. Didn't get very far, and we got some colorations here, not as vibrant as what they were. Might be able, yeah, we got a trail back here as well. Go ahead, pan back just a little bit. Drops this back down. Yeah, we've got a trail with some shadowing. Oh. Yeah, so this would have been like a sundog or mock sun. I was walking down the sidewalk and had somebody recognize me, and they hollered out from across the street on the sidewalk. They were out doing a morning walk. Somebody that I've known for many, many years. And in fact, owns this place right here. Alright, well, I am going to continue on. Doggone it. Would have liked to have captured those colorations, because they were coming on quite vibrant. Well, maybe we'll have more opportunities to capture some more colors as we continue on with this day. Alright, 9:30 a.m. I just stepped out of our local Dollar General, and well, yeah, the rings were starting to come on. Man, they're once again hitting our skies pretty decent. See a forked tongue up here. Yeah, which extends way back here, like a V formation here. And once again, okay, so I'm seeing a glow up right here, which would be the suitable position for sundog or mock sun in conjunction with the light. Yeah, I guess maybe they are not spreading the clearing agents as it appears as though we're getting even cloudier. So that could be in the efforts to trap in whatever heat in order to adjust that thermostat for today's 60-degree temperature. And okay, so no colorations are coming on right now. I'm going to go ahead, head on back, and continue on with this day. Boy, is it ever looking so dark in my screen. But there's our little 360 spin around, and I'm going to, once again, like I said, continue on my way. 9:40 a.m. We got quite a lot of bird activity. It's kicking off back in here. Yeah, they're all headed towards the feeding tree. Hitting it kind of late today. Yeah, there's blue jay. That's getting ready to pop in there. I haven't seen any squirrels as of yet. And looking at our skies, I'm doing this real quick. Got a leg workout to get in. I just got back from Dollar General and have taken care of the products, put my purchases away, if you will. Still waiting on more colorations to come out. You know, I'm actually seeing my breath. But I've been active enough this morning to where I am quite warm, and now I am going to try to work up a sweat. So yeah, we'll resume a little bit later, I guess. Still early on this day. Oh, we got us a beautiful cardinal back here. Just kind of sitting there looking around right now. They are such a pretty bird. But anyways, it is time for me to work out and get this done and over with. And then I can go ahead and frog around with recording just that much more today, if there's anything worthwhile of recording. And who knows, depending on how this day actually transpires, I just might even sit out here on the balcony and possibly take in some sunshine, if you will. "11:25 a.m. Well, we've gotten quite overcast with quite a little bit of a silvery hue to the skies. Even where we have pockets of blue, it still has that silvery or milky white haziness. No longer seeing much of anything pertaining to the sun. Got got cats that are just kind of lazing around out here in the woods. thinking of venturing out, providing a little bit more seed and feed for the animals out here, and I might just go ahead and record just that much more, seeing as how it doesn't appear like we're going to be recording much of the skies, at least not what I can see in the foreseeable future. Although, once again, you know, and oh, okay, there's one of the squirrels back here, and I imagine if I should wander on out, and I can't even see in my screen all that well, but anyways, here's one of the black fox squirrels, and like I was going to say, I imagine that once I wander out to the feeding grounds, there we go, more than likely we'll have some squirrels wander on down, as well as more birds. But that can change due to the situation of the cats and them wanting to hang out with me. But anyways, man, this has been quite an interesting day as far as, well, I basically accomplished everything that I had on my agenda for this day, including my leg workout, and well, it was quite awesome to have people once again commenting, and I really appreciate that. So that was a nice bonus for today, as well as, you know, being greeted as I was walking into town. And not only that, I also had one vehicle that honked at me as I was headed downtown as well. Not exactly sure who it was, but it was somebody that noticed me and decided to honk and wave. And I gotta say, well, I found out today just how bad my cell service, as well as internet connections, is, as I had called our manager yesterday, left a message, voicemail, and he called me back just moments back, and he said, hey, you know, I got your voicemail, but it was cutting in and out quite severe, so I just decided to call to, you know, make sure this and that. And hey, here's Rusty the red squirrel. Not seen him in quite some time. Yeah, I just kind of disappeared behind these two trees back here. I think I might have, oh, there he is on the ground down here. Little Rusty. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe we'll get a visit from him while out to the feeding grounds. I'm going to head on out and see where we go from here. We got Rusty the red squirrel here, and either Blackjack or Little Black back here. Earlier I had seen Foxy, the gray colored fox squirrel. She was not actually in the feeding tree here, but on this tree alongside of it. Then again, who knows? We might not get any visitors to come up. We shall see, as we are going to make our way on out there.